You've seen countless heroes, but have you ever stopped to think that the very power people are ready to kill each other for, that same power can completely destroy someone's entire life? How a man can live every single moment terrified of himself, disgusted by his own existence. This is the story of Bruce Banner. It wouldn't be wrong to say that Bruce Banner is one of the most underrated characters in the MCU. Today, we're talking about the Mad Scientist. And seriously, the way Marvel butchered this character makes my soul shiver. They stripped Hulk of his personality and identity. And when it comes to Bruce Banner's life and philosophy, they didn't even try to explore it. But don't worry, if they didn't do it, I will. Because today, I'll tell you who this man truly is on the inside. Every superhero has tragedy in their life. But Bruce Banner's entire life is a tragedy, a living curse. The childhood trauma. We all know how big a role childhood trauma plays in a superhero's life. Whether it's Batman, Moon Knight, or even Justin Bieber. Bruce Banner's childhood was anything but normal. His father was extremely abusive. He repeatedly beat Bruce and his mother. The MCU never really showed Bruce's parents or his past, but the 2003 Hulk movie touched on it briefly. And in the comics, Bruce's father, Brian Banner, was a deeply disturbed man. He didn't just physically abuse Bruce. He murdered Bruce's mother, Rebecca. That moment completely shattered Bruce's mind. Because of this trauma, Bruce developed dissociative identity disorder. He started talking to an imaginary friend. That friend's name was Hulk. Marvel Comics did an incredible job showing that Hulk wasn't created by gamma radiation. Hulk had been inside Bruce for a very long time. The gamma radiation didn't create the monster. It dragged it to the surface. And that's something I wish the MCU had spent real time exploring, because Bruce Banner's backstory deserved far more respect. Honestly, this barely needs explaining. Bruce Banner is the loneliest person among the Avengers. Everyone is afraid of him, afraid that the monster inside him might come out and turn everything into a massacre. And it's not like people only started distancing themselves after the Hulk incident. This isolation followed Bruce since childhood. No one wanted to be his friend. He was different. And for that, all the blame goes back to his father. We see this clearly in the Avengers. Everyone treats Bruce like a ticking time bomb. Natasha goes to meet him with a full tactical unit. Nick Fury builds an entire contingency system just in case Bruce loses control. Captain America looks constantly terrified, waiting for the beast to emerge. Except Tony Stark, everyone sees Bruce as a mistake. And yes, I understand. They weren't wrong. They were just trying to protect innocent lives. But try seeing this from Bruce's perspective. No one sees him as a normal human being. Wherever he goes, he becomes a symbol of death and fear. And this tragedy spills directly into his personal life. No family. Bruce Banner's biggest tragedy is that he can never live a normal family life. Imagine a man who can't even hug his girlfriend properly, because he's scared that if his heartbeat increases, Hulk might come out. In Age of Ultron, watching Bruce and Natasha together breaks your heart. Bruce knows he can never give her the life she deserves. Remember Betty Ross? The love of his life. He can't go back to her either, because his presence puts her life in danger. This is ultimate loneliness. You possess the greatest power in the world, but you can't even sit down for a normal dinner with someone you love. Bruce Banner lives like a curse. Everybody's afraid of him. This is where it gets even more painful. People are more afraid of Hulk than they are of villains like Thanos. Even Black Widow, one of the most fearless warriors alive, fears him. The military wants to turn him into a weapon. The government wants to control him. And civilians just want him gone. The worst part? People don't see Bruce Banner. They only see Hulk. His intelligence, his kindness, his humanity. All of it disappears in the monster's shadow. Fear of himself. But the most tragic part? Bruce is most afraid of himself. Imagine being so terrified of your own existence that you suppress every emotion. Because even a little anger could unleash a monster. Bruce controls himself every second of his life. He can't be fully happy. He can't be fully sad. Because emotions trigger Hulk. He remembers Harlem. He remembers Johannesburg. Innocent people getting hurt. That guilt eats him alive. Bruce Banner is his own worst enemy. Can't die. And then comes the ultimate curse. Bruce Banner can't even die. Remember the line? I put a bullet in my mouth, and the other guy spit it out. He tried to kill himself, but Hulk refused to let him die. The cruel irony is this. The thing Bruce fears the most is the thing keeping him alive. Death itself is a luxury Bruce Banner is denied. He's trapped in an immortal curse, unable to truly live, unable to truly die, an endless loop of suffering. So this was the story of Bruce Banner, possibly the most tragic character in the MCU. A man who is everything, yet is the most helpless and lonely of them all. Marvel never truly explored this character. They reduced Hulk to comic relief and ignored Bruce's inner war. Bruce Banner isn't just a green monster. He's a broken man, fighting his demons every single day, living with his curse every single second. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and love your loved ones. Because unlike Bruce Banner, you still have that freedom. Bye.